Speaking to journalists on the sideline of the 2020 Expo in Dubai, President Akufo-Addo says suggestions that Parliament is beyond the scrutiny of the Supreme Court is unacceptable and must be rejected. The president says the sole responsibility of the Supreme Court is to interpret laws and issues that borders on the Constitution. The Supreme Court, in a 7-0 decision, ruled that a Deputy Speaker of Parliament has the right to vote whilst presiding over the business of the House. The minority in Parliament have rejected the ruling, announcing that it will seek review of the matter. But President Akufo-Addo says Parliament as an institution is not above the law.
We're being told that the decision of the court amounts to judicial interference in the work of Parliament. I'm not quite sure that the people who are saying this have actually taken the time to read the Constitution of our country. It says so in black and white. The legislative power of Parliament that is vested, of the state which is vested in Parliament, is subject to the provisions of the Constitution. All organs of the Ghanaian state, including me as the head of the executive, we are all subject to the teachings of the Constitution. There's no body in the Ghanaian state that is above the fundamental law of the land. It would lead to the very matter that we have striven so long to avoid, the concentration of power, of unregulated power in our state. We don't want that. We've had that experience before, and we brought about this constitution in order not to allow that to reoccur.
President Akufo-Addo added that he watched with surprise when members of Parliament nearly engaged in a scuffle over a matter which was clearly spelled out in the Constitution.
At the time, I was extremely surprised because, as far as I can see it, and I think the Supreme Court has confirmed it, the matters involved in this thing are open and shut. They're black and white. There can be no dispute about the issues that the gentleman took to the Supreme Court. It is there for anybody who wants to see. In Articles 102, Articles 104 of the Constitution makes it absolutely clear in black and white that the deputy speakers, I'm not speaking of the speaker, I mean the deputy speakers, when they're presiding, have the right to participate in the vote of the Parliament. The whole structure of the Constitution, and indeed, and I believe that would have been part of the reasoning of the court, all the legislatures of the world where the presiding person is a member of the legislature, like our deputy speakers are, like the Speaker of the House of Representatives in the United States, or the President pro tem of the Senate in the United States, or the Speaker of the British Parliament. All of those have the right to speak because they are members of the Assembly.